this is the Love is Summit on the Erica Glessing Show. So my show is turning 3, January 1st. So I'm giving it a special December winding up the year with Love is Summit interviews. Today is Crystal Lynn, and she's amazing, and she really teaches us how to navigate energy vampires. So how does it get any better than that? And she talks a little bit about love when it's conditional, right? Love when it's unconditional. It's very different. So stay tuned. Enjoy the show. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Erica. I'm so happy to be here with you and raising the vibe of love. That's my favorite topic. Can you tell?
I know. You know, why don't we go ahead and let my own personal experience today guide us, and
Sure.
let's just jump right into what happens when somebody energy vampires us or sees if they can like gobble up our good energy and suck it over towards them, or maybe they're just sending out such crappy things towards you. What kinds of things do you recommend if you want to, be in your love vibration regardless of how others are being?
Well, I think that is key. What you just now said, be in your own love vibration, regardless of what's happening around you. And when we are in alignment with ourselves, then we attract more of that and have our experiences. Sometimes we bump up against something, but I think it's important to just remember that we have our own alignment, they have their own alignment, and to kind of be clear of that, have our boundaries, our energetic boundaries in place. For me, Erica, I see it as when you feel like energy is being drawn from you, it's kind of tapping into that vibration, like a radio station. So they're playing something, right? And somehow,
you're like, I remember that song. And then it gets stuck in your head.
Exactly. And so that's why it feels like a drain to you, because you're tapping into something that doesn't feel comfortable to you, right? And they're offering that. And so that is where that connection is happening.
Yeah.
And so it's about being aware, like, that is their stuff. I'm responsible for mine. I'm not going to create like a leak, like just giving out that way, and just sort of owning everything back.
Yeah.
And deciding that you want to listen to a different station, and the station you want to listen to is love. So you align your energy back, connecting to source, pulling that through you, and that will get you back in alignment. And if it helps to think about cutting a cord between you and that person or whatever, you can do that. There's all kinds of techniques I do when I feel frustrated or I'm in an energy that it's not my match. I have some clearing techniques to do.
Yeah, I like the one of the tools from Access Consciousness is, who does this belong to? And it's pretty much true for me. If I'm in the space of love and I'm vibrating with love, that I'm in my truth.
Right.
That is my essence, and that is who I am. Right. And so anything that isn't mine.
That's right. It's not yours. And so you just even kind of set the mindset that you're not available for people to tap into and pull from or attack. You have your alignment, and you're in alignment with love, and they're going to do their thing.
Well, you talk a little bit about using this vibrational shift as a way of healing. Why don't you share a little bit about maybe just what is a vibration? I want to maybe just help people start from, we hear these topics and then we're like, well, what is that? What does she mean by that? What is vibration? And then how can it be used to heal?
Well, when I think about energy vibration, I've been seeing it like they're just sort of different levels. You can even think of it in a simple term like different levels of thought. There's sometimes I see it and describe to my clients like maybe there's 10 different levels, and you get to pick which one you're going to ride, right? Level 1, and I'm all about raising the vibe. So we might be at level 1, and we go, what can we do to go up to level 2? Well, what can we do to go up to level 4? And you get to pick which vibration which energy wave you're going to ride on. And some people may pick a lower complaining, negative kind of vibration. Some people
Right.
like want to reach for the more positive. And ultimately, I think who we really are is love. We are an expression of love. We are love weavers. The universe is bringing us together, weaving love, and we are that. And so that's like the ultimate awareness, really, is what we're doing. We're tuning into our vibration. We are remembering. We are bringing ourselves into alignment with our truth. We are aligning with who we really are.
Yeah, I love it. What about, and I want to let everybody know that we're going to be wrapping this interview up with a beautiful meditation for you. And Crystal is going to guide us. So as we're going through this chat, you can be doing whatever you want. You can be driving or having this on your headphones while you're jogging. But as we shift into the meditation component, I'm just going to give you a heads up that we might ask you not to be driving.
Drive.
While we go into a meditative state. Tell me a little bit about what stops us from being able to receive or experience love. Like we talk about on the Love Is Summit, it being part of everything and being part of our DNA and our molecules and being available to everyone at an infinite level. And there are those who feel cut off or pinched off from that. And what can someone do to kind of have more awareness of that connectivity?
Yeah, I think one thing that cuts us off is that we get really involved. We kind of micro focus on something, in front of us, whether it's a problem or a past belief. And we are here having a life experience. We're having an earth experience. And so it makes sense that we sometimes focus down on whatever that is. But when we feel ourselves being pulled down too much, we need to remember that we are connected to the infinite, to the stream of consciousness of all that is, right? When you notice that you're looking down too much and this problem feels too small and isolated, we need to connect our energy and expand. And then when we look at it from a higher view, that becomes something so much smaller, right? So I think the blocks come from old stuff, old thoughts, old beliefs, or sometimes trying to figure out that problem.
Yeah.
And expansion of ourselves is what frees us from that. When we align, then it allows energy to move down through us and to the situation in front of us. And, ultimately you realize, gosh, not only am I loved dearly, I am love. I am love. I used to think about the term unconditional love. And I used to think that meant you love someone no matter what. And you might even say, I love you even though you do X, Y, and Z. And it occurred to me that that's conditional too. I love you even though you are doing, right?
Because you've just thrown a judgment into it, right?
Yes, that's still conditional. That's still conditional. So when we go even higher, it's I love you because I love. I love you because I am love. That's what unconditional love is. And that's what we can offer ourselves and other people, not attached to any kind of behavior, just a beingness of the vibration of love that is always there, always unconditional. I love you.
Wow. I love that interview. Head on over to theloveissummit.com. You can listen to the whole show. It was a really good interview with Crystal. And my next guest is Manette. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. January 1st, we have Jennifer Lampkins coming. She's really a consciousness frontier kind of individual. And I have Amberly Lago coming up first week of January. She busted her leg into millions of tiny pieces and it all healed back together. It was a really interesting story of overcoming great odds. And she's coming up first week of January. So I'm really excited about the show and I'm really glad you came. And thanks and have a most beautiful day.